Okay, here we are. Welcome back. We are about to drop on the third of the beginning missions here. So episode 3 of the Battletech campaign mode playthrough, and we're about to drop in. Here we go. Okay, so there's my guy Crasher, and with Crasher we also have Glitch. Okay, the Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. Get my volume up here. This isn't just about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Op4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first designated Alpha, which is where they're keeping their turret generator. Move in fast, take it out. Those turrets hit hard. You'll want to neutralize them ASAP. Op4 short for opposing force. Platform Bravo is the side of the Op4's corporate security tower. That's this right here. Engage and destroy it. If they bring a mech to protect it, take that out too. Then circle on back and we will collect our pay. That's right. I'm ready and willing to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. So, at this point, we have Crasher, which is my guy, in a blackjack. We have Glitch, who is in a Vindicator. Vindicator has a particle projection cannon, which is a pretty cool weapon. Medium laser, small laser, and long range missile 5. Behemoth, who is in a Shadowhawk, which has an autocannon 5, medium laser, short range missile 2, long range missile 5. And Decker, who is in a Spider. Spiders are quick, jump around a lot. 2 medium lasers, though, is all he's got. So there is this level. This mission introduces resolve into the thing. So your Lancers resolve, the blue bar next to the pilots, increases in each round of combat. When it's half full, your pirates will be inspired, which gives them a +1 accuracy to all attacks. So yeah, we're going to want to use that. That's also going to fuel some special things down here that you'll see when they activate. So we're going to move Decker first, because he's the fast guy in his little spider mech. And where is... Okay, so there's the opponent base. We're going to move Decker around the side here. I'm having trouble with sound. Okay, so now where do I want to move? I'll just move here. Glitch can move here, and Behemoth in the Shadowhawk can go there. Glitch is funny, like with her voice, the way she talks. For some reason, I'm having sound trouble here. Give me a second. We're back. I got my sound fixed, so that's good. And of course I have to cough right now. So where are we at? We are coming towards Majesty Metals facility. I'm going to let's move Crasher up here. And we'll move. We have contacts. Here we go.
Trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property.
Oh no!
And acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization.
Oh yeah, domestic terrorists.
Cease your advance immediately, or you
will be fired upon. Okay. okay with that.
On my way.
I ain't scared. Okay.
Copy
And
that.
then Decker is going to move around. Oh,
Time to earn our money.
get back. Okay. He's gonna have to jump to get where I want him. So we're gonna jump him right here. Well, let's go up top.
I copy.
He's gonna probably be in turn 1 or in turn 4. But there's 2 enemies in turn 4, so there we go. There's a mech there. Okay, so now Decker.
Yes, Commander. Firing jump jet.
He's gonna shoot this commando. 60% chances on the lasers, not
copy.
bad. So he's heating up, but it's because of the jump. It's not, his weapons are fine, it's just that he jumped, so jumping generates a lot of heat. So that guy shot at my Shadowhawk instead of shooting at Decker, which is good.
Good to go.
So, the cool thing here is I'm not really afraid of the mechs. I'm more afraid of the turrets, because these turrets, there's a lot of them, and when they go, I mean, look at all these, if I can get you to where you can see them, all these chevrons right up here, these orange chevrons, each one of those is a turret activation. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 6 turrets are all going to be shooting at me all at once. No thanks. So let's go ahead and try to take out the turret generator.
Firing.
So AC5 hits, some missiles hit. Okay, so now
Waiting on you,
Glitch
Commander.
can move up and do the same thing.
Coordinates received.
And she's got a PPC, so she's gonna have no problems taking that thing down. I'm gonna turn off the LRMs, just give her 1 PPC shot.
Got it.
Here it goes. Crackle pop. So that's down, which means all these generators are going to go down. Just like that. So that's good. That gets a lot of damage off the field. That's 6 activations that they're not going to get at the end of the round, which is really going to save my butt. So that allows Crash to move up here and take some shots at this commando or this spider. I think the commando has no evasion, so we're gonna shoot at him first. AC's got a hit, and that's it. So now it's their turn in the phase 4. A couple hits on the Vindicator, but armor's holding, not bad. She didn't move quite enough to get a decent amount of evasion, but that's okay. Decker can now just run around without fear of the turrets, which is a good thing,
Coordinates received.
because he can build up a lot of evasion. Be very hard to hit. And if he's hard to hit, that means his low armor doesn't really matter as much. So I got my son and wife laughing because they're playing Zelda and keep dying for goofy reasons, like getting knocked off of things by swinging spiked balls and stuff like that. It's pretty funny. Precision strike. This is something that I kind of want to do just to show you guys. So the precision strike uses resolve, and it takes, come on, and it takes 30 resolve, which is what I have. So we're going to use it on the commando. I can't shoot the commando. Never mind. So we're just going to make a regular, well, no, if you watch, precision strike takes it up to 60% instead of just the 40%. And it allows us to pick the specific area of the mech that we want to hit. So I'm in his back arc, which means I get his back armor, as you see right here. So I'm going to choose what's 5 and 35 or 10 and 50. I'm going to go for a side torso. So I'm going to go for this left side torso. And if both hit, that's going to punch right through to his structure, because he's only got 5 and then 35. If that hits, that structure's gone, that torso's gone.
Firing. Full complement on enemy.
Okay, so one hit, one missed, but it hit center torso, which means his center torso has taken damage. Rear armor's gone, but front armor's still there, so we'll still have to work our way through the front armor with the other guys. Unless Behemoth can get behind him,
Receiving you.
which Shadowhawks can jump, so yeah, she's behind him. Kaboom. We're gonna target that rear armor, see what we can do. Again, heat's building up, but it's because we're on a desert planet, Badlands biome. The mechs can only effectively reduce 85% of their normal amount of heat. So with the jumping, it just heats them up. It is what it is. Take a couple rounds off here or there, cool right back down, no problem. Drop the AC5 and the LRM because we're too close, really. But with our medium laser and our short range, we should be able to punch
Firing on
through
rear arc.
something. Looks like we hit left torso.
What can I do for ya?
Glitch. Can we get to his side? Let's use Crasher, because I think Crasher can get a shot from the side, which is good. Yeah, let's see, I'm on his side here. I'm shooting at his right side, which if I hit leg, that's taking him down. So that's not exactly a bad thing. We're gonna turn off the auto cannons to save ammo.
Engaging target.
Okay, lost an arm. That's not bad. Unfortunately, the spider doesn't carry weapons in their arms. I wish they did, but they carry them in their center torso.
Waiting for
So
orders.
glitch. Where can she get if she jumps? Let's take her there.
Affirmative.
So the PPC, you can see it's not good up close. So we'll just use the medium and small laser on this guy, which both have decent hit chance. So from this angle, we could hit leg, we could hit side torso. If it rolls that it would have hit the arm, it's going to transfer to a side torso. So chances are we're going to hit side torso here. If we even hit, which, okay, we opened up his side torso with the small laser, with the medium laser. What is that? Something's dropping in on the CopSec tower, and I don't know what. Ooh, that was back armor. It's not good.
Losing armor.
It's not good. Should be okay though. Let's get Decker in here.
Standing by.
Let's take a shot on this commando's back armor. See how he likes it. Okay. Now, Decker's probably going to cool down since we didn't jump. Just a little bit here. But now we've got this guy's back armor that we can chew through. 7 and 30, 7 and 25. 10 and 40. So if these medium lasers hit the same spot, any of the 3 spots, as long as they hit the same spot, this guy's toast.
Locking in all weapon systems.
And 1 hit, 1 miss. And that even hit an arm, so that was bad luck right there. Are you trying to get her back armor too? You are. And I'm open right here on the right rear. It's okay, we just turn her around. It's not a big deal.
Receiving you.
Take a couple steps back, turn around,
Aye, aye.
make it to where he can't shoot directly without moving. See that arc? That means there's no direct line, which means we have shot at the commando. We're going to use our AC-5, medium laser SRM. If this doesn't take him out, I don't really know what's wrong, because that's more than enough damage if it hits any of the same locations. Really?
Think I hit something
I
good.
think his arm was carrying some weapons, so we got rid of some weapon systems, which is good. Something's activating back here. There's a mech coming behind me. A mech with all RMs. Can't even see me, but can shoot me because he's borrowing the sensors of his buddies over here. These guys are spotting for him.
Good to
Which
go.
means if I take them out, they can't spot for him anymore. Let's jump. I know we're dealing with heat on this on this planet, but better than being stuck somewhere we don't want to be, and get in a position to actually use our PPC, which is good. We'll leave the long range silent. And let's see if we can't do something. So left torso and arm destroyed. You got a pilot injury.
Want some more? Huh?
So now, uh-oh, something else is happening back here. I don't know what that is, if that's a mech or a vehicle. It could be either. I'm gonna keep him kind of floating on the fringe. Made another contact in here, so we got 3 contacts down here as opposed to 2. That's great. Let's turn on our autocannons. Let's throw everything we got and get this commando out of here. I'm tired of seeing this mech. There we go. Center torso destroyed. Pilot incapacitated. We do not have to deal with that commando anymore. Thank you. That is a good thing. I don't care. And now we have Decker here in the Spider. How's the Shadowhawk looking? More than enough armor. Oh wait, that's the Blackjack. Blackjack's got good armor. Vindy.
Good to go.
Oh no, that's Decker's Spider. Where's the Vindy? Up here. Vindicator doing good. And Shadowhawk is open in the back, so just don't let anybody get behind you. Easy.
Receiving you.
Right? So let's move Decker there.
Roger that.
Because I'd like to get rid of the Spider so I can focus on whatever else is down there. A mech, and at least 1 mech, as many as 3 mechs, but it could be a mech and 2 vehicles. So I'm going to save my Precision Strike or my Vigilance. Vigilance is gain guarded and entrenched and remove all stability damage. So when I click Vigilance, basically they guard, which gives 20% damage reduction. They entrench, which gives 50% stability damage and reduction, which keeps you from getting knocked over. All their stability damage they've taken to this point goes away. So entrenching basically is these things come out of your feet and grab onto the ground. And then the next initiative, is increased. So if Decker did it, he would go in 5 instead of 4. So he would be in front of everybody else. But we're not going to use it right now. We're going to just go with hopefully a shot to the back that gets through one of these sections.
Let's see how you like this.
And 2 misses because of his evasion. It's okay, got rid of an evasion, so he's down to 1 pip. Okay, so that is something in 3. That's the mech. Launching LRMs using
Damage minimal.
their spider as a spotter.
Standing by.
Behemoth. Can't get close enough to punch him. That would have been fun. But we can get close enough to use the AC-5 and the laser and the missiles. The more weapons we can put on this guy, the better chances we got to actually hit something. The autocannon is terrible. I don't want to waste that ammo. We'll just go with lasers and hope for the
Roger
best.
that.
Okay. Okay, so we got a leg.
Solid connection.
That means he's going to fall over. And when he falls over, that means we get a pilot injury. See, this is a stability gauge. So it's all the way up because he lost his leg. I got something else moving down here. That's a vehicle, and that's a vehicle. So it's a mech and 2 vehicles. Glitch. Really needs to cool down. So I'm just gonna leave her up there for now.
Moving out.
But I am gonna take a shot. The PPC heats are up, so we'll turn that off. Look at all that. PPC does a lot of heat. At 35 heat, that's crazy. LRM, not, see, she's still losing down to there, so that's good. And now this, since he's on the ground, we get a free called shot, so I can pick which part of his mech I want to aim for. What I'm gonna go for is this right torso. It's got some jump jets in it, so that would affect his mobility, but also at 32, if some stuff hits, that'll be blown off, which will get him another pilot injury, and then extra damage will carry through to the center. So let's see if we can make that happen. Miss on the lasers. Not good hits on the missiles. But a head hit, so that's an injury. So one of those missiles managed to tap him on the head, and that gave him another pilot injury, so that's good. Now, Crasher. I'm just going to step on him. Why not? It's 40 damage, all to 1 part. So they just figure out what part he hits, and that part gets 40 damage. So let's see, where are you going to get him?
Physical attack.
Where'd you step on him at? Crit the medium laser. So that would have been a center torso stomp.
All damage detected.
So that's good. That's really good.
Waiting for orders.
Decker. Dude's on the ground. Let's just called shot, center torso. Hit something, man. There he went. Got him.
Enemy down.
Center and right torso. And pilot incapacitated. Good stuff. So now this oh, it's a Shadowhawk. Destroy the Shadowhawk. So this is a Shadowhawk, which is the same thing that my Behemoth pilot drives. Not too scary, but
Good to go.
it's a good mech. Like, you can carry a Shadowhawk well into the mid game if you load it out right and get the right weapons for it.
I leap. I soar.
It has the potential to be a really good mech. I don't really know how theirs is set up because we can't see it yet, but we're going to brace her. That'll help her get rid of some heat after jumping down. Vehicles are moving, not worried. Behemoth.
Waiting for order.
We're just going to get close. He can't use his
Copy that.
missiles on me anymore because he doesn't have any spotting. Since that spider's down, that Shadowhawk does not have any spotters right now, which means he can't shoot me. So we're going to brace her to get rid of some heat. Now that's the other vehicle. These guys are slow and easy to beat. I'm not worried about them. We need to focus on this Shadowhawk. Get ourselves in position to shoot him as soon as we can see him. Okay. Move there. And I think I'm actually going to do Vigilance here. Mainly because it's going to bump the Blackjack up in turn order. So I'll get to go with Decker in the Spider and Crasher in the Blackjack before that Shadowhawk gets to go. Which is good. Shooting first is a good thing. So we're just going to brace him after using Vigilance.
Orders?
Decker. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. I can jump way over here and take a shot at this Shadowhawk. He built up some heat, of course. But taking that first shot and using a precision strike, let's call a headshot, see if we can sneak something through. Nope. We tried. Now we can use Crasher and really come through and lay some hurt on this Shadowhawk. Get the AC2s and the medium lasers. I mean, you can see even without the AC2s, the Blackjack has double the weaponry that the Spider has. We throw on the AC2s and we're dealing significant damage
All weapons
if they hit.
limited.
There we go. That was all hits, no misses. Arms in trouble. Oh, and now it's a vehicle, not a Shadowhawk. Nice. A beagle.
What can I do for you?
No, a vehicle. There's not a chance of direct line of sight here, but she can use her LRMs with these two spotting for her, and we're gonna do it
Got it.
just because. The more damage we can deal on this guy right away, the better. So now we get to move
Order.
our Shadowhawk. We're gonna set her up over here,
Moving out.
hopefully in front of the Spider, because she can take a few more hits than him, and hopefully he goes for either the Spider or the Shadowhawk or the Blackjack and leaves the Spider alone, because I would hate to see Decker die already. From other people's playthroughs and from my own other playthrough, Decker's usually the first one to die because he tends to drive the lighter mechs. It's really kind of not fun. Poor Decker. That's all you're doing. You're just shooting LRMs and standing there, huh? Wow. Okay.
Commander?
So Decker, why don't you run down here and shoot him in the back then, if he's not going to move.
Acknowledge.
Because with Decker you tend to rely on his mobility. So when things, mechs or vehicles or turrets do get lucky and hit, he has no armor. The poor guy just gets ripped to shreds because he has no armor to soak up that damage. Please don't punch Decker. Okay, cool. Okay, AC missed. A single SRM hits. 8 damage is nothing to Behemoth.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Glitch. Can you get anywhere good? Not for the Shadowhawk, but she can come over and deal with these vehicles, maybe. That could be a thing that she does.
Don't need to tell me twice.
I think that my other three have the Shadowhawk pretty much locked down. I'm not too concerned. This Scorpion's going bye-bye. Kaboom.
Here we go.
That's what I said.
Bye-bye.
And that's a miss. Nice whiff. Thanks for that breeze.
Commander.
85 melee. So Shadowhawks actually have good melee. They have a what's called a quirk on their chassis that amplifies their melee damage above and beyond what it should be. So we're gonna just come in and punch this guy. I mean, he's already missing an arm. Most of his torso's blown off. I mean, a good hit and we can deal significant pinpoint damage to one component and possibly a knockdown. Did she just miss? No, she hit. Okay. What'd she hit?
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Yeah, he did. I think she hit center torso, which that's what... No, she hit him in the leg. It almost took it off. Look at that. Down to 60. So he started with 7 and 65 and down to 16. So significant hit on that leg. Crasher. It's like I want to move him just to get evasion, but if I can drop this guy and in this round, it won't matter. So I kind of don't want to move him. Just enough to get a better angle. ACs are bad. What if I precision strike? That's better. And I can aim for... Okay. So I can aim for his right torso. Possibly blow that off. Aim for his center. Not have enough to take it down. Aim for his leg and pretty much guarantee to take it down if I hit. All I have to do is hit with one thing and he's fallen over. And any other damage that goes to that leg will carry over to the torsos. So I think I'm going to go leg. At the very least, a hit gets me a knockdown, which is a pilot injury. And then free called shots for everybody else until that thing gets up. Let's do that.
All weapons committed.
Let's see what happens. There's the leg hit. I saw it. Boom, left leg destroyed. Down he goes. Down goes Frasier.
Critical damage detected.
So there's the knockdown. And there's the pilot injured. And he gets bumped back around in initiative. That's nice. So the pilot injury and the knockdown puts him back into phase 1, which means all of my guys will now get to go before him. So free pot shots for everyone. That's good. That's real good. So no, don't melee him. What are you doing, Decker? Okay.
Moving to position.
This is gonna shift over. Free shots. Now, if I take the other leg, what's he at? 47. I don't think Decker can do it. But if you take both legs, that disables the mech because he can't stand up. So you got both legs gone, mech disabled, and then you can salvage parts. So I could possibly build a second Shadowhawk if I play this right. If I leave the torsos intact and take this leg, I could get a second Shadowhawk right now. I think. I don't remember. Maybe I don't get salvage on the first mission. Let's find out.
All weapons are go.
Okay, so that was one hit to the leg, but I don't think it was enough to take it off. Okay, you're trying to shoot glitch and missing. Luckily, that pilot of
Waiting
that
for orders.
tank is kind of terrible. We're just gonna shoot him, and you're gonna go ahead and just get rid of him. Goodbye. Bye bye, Scorpion tank.
Knocked out a vehicle.
Knocked out a vehicle. Good job, Glitch.
Good
Glitch is
to
my
go.
favorite. So, like, on another playthrough that I was trying just to get used to the game before I did this, Glitch died. But it was a really hard mission. So I didn't want to take a chance of playing it over and losing more than just Glitch. So what I did was let her die, and then hired another mech warrior, edited that mech warrior, named the new mech warrior Glitch, gave her the same voice, because Glitch is hilarious. When she drops onto the different planets, she says different funny stuff. And I love Glitch, so I've decided that from now on, every playthrough I have, if Glitch dies, I'm going to remake a Glitch, and I will never play this game without having a Glitch in my lance, because I love her. She's hilarious. Okay. Go for center. No. We're not doing center torso. That's right. We're doing leg to try to...
Firing.
And you miss. Good job. Thanks, Behemoth. 80% chance and you completely whiff. Okay. Crasher. What can you do? Turn off the autocannons. I don't want to do too much damage, because if I do, it's going to carry over to the center torso, and that's kind of defeating the point.
Engaging target.
There it went. Both legs destroyed. Mech done.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Destroyed. But it didn't carry over to his other parts, so that's good. And that's what I'm going to try to do to get to kind of not maximize salvage, but to increase the odds. Because if you start blowing off torsos and center torsos, you increase the amount of salvage you're going to get. And we want to get more mechs. Like, I want to show you guys as many of the mechs as I can, and get a ton of stuff in the process. So taking legs and taking headshots is the way to go.
What's up, boss?
Decker, just move to here.
Got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. And let's take out this CopSec tower.
Taking the shot.
Okay, that's 50. So he's only got 50, 25 down. Okay, so this guy.
Brought it down,
Oh,
Commander.
you did it on your own.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Sounds good. Okay, so let's
Standing
get
by.
Decker first. He's gonna sprint. We're gonna sprint him back to here.
Position confirmed.
Crasher. Glitch.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
And Behemoth. We'll go there.
On my way.
And we're gonna go back and hit the evac zone, which is back here. So Decker,
Orders.
oh, you can't quite get there yet. We'll go here, and then, because you never know if something else is gonna pop up, so you don't want to put yourself in a completely vulnerable spot. Because sometimes they say, go get to the evac, and you get there, and then all of a sudden you get ambushed. So I don't want to run somebody in here while I still have stragglers back here. It's all
You
about
betcha.
strategery. So now Behemoth can be the one to trigger the evac. Why is there a turret generator right there? Right there. You see it? That's a turret generator. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh, brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up at the other platforms now that their defenses are down. Darius, we got the job done. Speaking of which, IPL representative. Oh, I wasn't finished. Those platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that. So we're gonna need your battlemechs. Excuse me? You're gonna want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Aha, I knew it. See that turret generator right there? That turret there, that turret there. There's one there. Okay. Power down and surrender and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds. You'll tear me to shreds. Really. Not if I take out your turret generator. Darius, well, there goes our GD payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. Yep, come get us, because we're about to rip these rednecks a hole in their butts. Bye-bye. Okay, Decker.
Commander?
Oh, there's a vehicle back there. I can get to it. Let's do it. Let's just go take this vehicle out.
Affirmative.
And start stomping on their buildings in the process. Great. I love it. Okay. This guy has like no armor. So if Decker can get both his shots to hit the same component, this tank is done. It's if it spreads out that it's going to be a problem. Boom! Both hit side. Nice. Vehicle destroyed. One more for the trash heap. That's right, Decker. You tell him. Okay. Scorpion. You shot Glitch. You shot Glitch.
Hear me?
Yeah, that's right, Glitch. Okay. Behemoth.
Ready for orders.
Take out that turret generator, please. Turn everything on.
Got it.
Take that turret generator down.
Target acquired.
Huh. That wasn't enough. Okay. Oh, there's a tank. Coming over the hill. Shooting Behemoth. Alrighty then. So I really want to get this turret generator blown up before it gets to phase 1, because then all their turrets will get to start ripping me apart. And I don't want that. So we're going to ignore the tank for now and attack the turret generator, because it is negating more damage in the long run than shooting the tank is right now. It's one tank versus, what, 4 or 5 turrets? And those turrets can hurt me a lot more than that one tank can. So let's just get rid of this turret generator. Like that. So now all those turrets blow up, because their generator was so great. So now there's no chance for those turrets to harm me, and I can have fun taking out these tanks. Boom. Hercules, Hercules.
Enemy unit destroyed.
And okay, Decker.
Ready for orders.
Okay, guys, you're gonna get to see me stomp on a tank. They're so much fun. Gonna stomp on the vehicle. So, the melee thing, where you have the little square, we've seen that before. Decker has such a good movement that he can run over here and make a melee attack on this tank. Tanks take double damage from melee attacks, so instead of the 30 down here, they're going to take 60, which is way more armor than he has on any single location. So stomping this tank, as long as he makes his piloting roll, which Decker's good at piloting, that's why he's always in the little mechs. Booyah! Tank stomped. And that should be it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Meyer. I know. You want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
Mission successful. That's what I like to see. Beat your child. Not really. The younger son just decided to come upstairs and yell for no reason. Yay! And we don't get paid because we had to kill the guys who hired us because they tried to double cross us. So we get no pay for that mission. Well done, Commander. You made the best of a bad situation. Here's hoping we don't run into another job like that one. Well, it's your job to find the contracts, dude, so find us better contracts. Okay, we did get experience points, which is good. So we got 800 experience on all of our pilots. The Shadowhawk took some structural damage, which is going to have to be repaired. It shows you who killed what. So the Blackjack killed 2 mechs and a tank. The Vindicator killed 2 tanks. Shadowhawk got no kills, but she did do a lot of damage. She was helpful, and she soaked damage to keep the other ones alive. So she definitely did her job. That's usually Behemoth's jobs. Get in the way, soak up damage, maybe do some. Decker got a mech kill and 2 tank kills, which is really cool because Decker tends not to get a lot of kills. He will get tank kills because he's so fast he'll just run around stomping on mechs. So that's kind of cool. But now we get to see. I don't believe we'll have a salvage pay because we didn't get paid. So there shouldn't be a salvage screen. Pretty sure though if we did that I would be able to pick up at least a couple Shadowhawk parts, if not, yeah, rent to own. So yeah, we're done. So you need to start finding better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the butt end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we are drowning in debt. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Meyer, but I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Hugo, do me a solid and back me up. So is this why you all made me commander, so I could break up fights and review financial reports? If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. And no thanks, Darius, I didn't take command of this outfit to settle arguments. I'm going to go with this one. If we really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. Quit sitting around talking about the problem and let's go make some money. Yang, he's our chief mech tech. He's funny. Hey, you'll hear no arguments from me. When we made you our commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Darius, you could walk us through the details of this trouble we're in? It might help if you broke things down point by point. Yes, it would. Thank you, Yang. Darius, sure thing, Yang. Point 1, Meyer's right. We're in debt. Every C-bill we make technically belongs to the bank. So C-bills. I want to show you this. The standard galactic unit of currency named for Comstar. 1 C-bill is the value of 1 millisecond of HPG transmission time, hyperpulse generating. So basically, the company that pioneered the technology to communicate across vast distances of space runs the economy, because information is the most important commodity you can have. So every bit of currency and trading and everything is centered around time of transmission time. 1 millisecond of transmission time is 1 C-bill. So that's it. Okay, point 2. This corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. It's just a fact. And that's it. There are no other points. Okay, so what's our best case scenario? How many jobs will it take to repay the loans? Okay, why not just refuse to pay? We could afford to throw our weight around. We've got battlemechs. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? I think we should ask this question. Truthfully, I can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole. From where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight. The thing is, these banks, and I use that word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. Sounds like FAFSA, or student loans. They don't want you to pay them off. They just want you to be in debt forever. They'll do whatever they can get away with to keep us on the hook. Hit us with fees, jack up interest rates, misfile paperwork. I'm trying to find a way out of this, but it's going to take time. Sounds like loan sharks more than banks, but... So why not just refuse to pay? That wouldn't be a very good idea. The banks wouldn't come for us themselves. They'd hire other mercenaries. And you already know how hard up frontier mechs are for work. Yeah, they'd find another crew like us who's having trouble financially and pay them to come kill us. If we stip the banks, we'll wind up dead or in debtor's prison. And out here on the frontier, they're basically the same thing. Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? Well, I don't see what else we can do, Hugo. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely, we're basically out of options. So the Merc Review Board, the MRB, founded in 2789, the MRB serves as an impartial broker of mercenary contracts. They are overseen by Comstar, surprise, a communication giant that is famous for its neutrality. They're basically Switzerland. They don't care as long as they get their money. An essential component of modern military culture, the MRB ensures that an even playing field between mercenary companies and their employers, and is quick to arbitrate the breach of contract. So they make sure that the employers don't screw you over, but also that you don't screw over the employers. It's a good thing. The MRB is a good thing. It's oversight. So wait, go around the MRB? No thanks, says Yang. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. But we just got betrayed on a bird-certified contract, Yang, so how much worse could it get? We're already taking a lot of risks out here. I don't want to compound them unless I absolutely have to. Or, it doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. No guts, no galaxy. I'm going with that one. Yang, can't say I'm excited about inviting that kind of trouble. But you're the boss. Remind me again why we don't just skip down and head to a nicer corner of the periphery. So basically, Yang's like, why don't we just leave? Why don't we just... Sumar Meyer, our navigator, because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leave. So, the jump ship crews, they're space-going vessels capable of faster-than-light travel, using the Kearney-Fukita drives to instantaneously jump from one planet system to the other. The jump drives, like I told you. Typical civilian jump ship designs dedicate 95% of their mass to the KF drive and a solar energy collection system to power it, leaving little room for regular engines. Consequently, these ships are only seen at jump points beyond each star's gravitational proximity limit. Okay, that makes sense. So the jump ships are kind of floating out in the middle of nowhere, and you have to fly from your planet or your system out to them to jump to the next jump point. And then, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that's a good reason. Yeah, it is a good reason. Look, Darius, Meyer's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. Origin Loner. If I were afraid of taking risks, I never would have left that gilded cage my parents called a home. We're just going to have to be bold. I think we're going to do that one. I like that. That fits our background. That's called role-playing, folks. You hear that, Darius? The voice of experience speaks. Going around the MRB might kill us, sure. So might 1,000 other things. We're mercenaries. Taking risks is our business. But we need to get paid. It's settled then. I'll start digging for contracts outside the MRB. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out for the best. It's not like we have that much to lose. That's true. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has. And any luck, we'll find enough work to keep us going until something better rolls in. It's a good call. The banks are holding our jump ship access hostile until we repay our debts. We can only go between Urkeren and the nearby systems of Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Yes, they named Detroit system after Detroit. Our top priority right now needs to be finding work, so we can raise cash. None of the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and hopefully it includes our travel fees as part of the deal. Come by the command center when you're ready to review it. Okay. And there's the Leopard. That's the Leopard dropship. That is where we go to check the store, which we can only do while we're at a system, which we're currently in orbit. So that's cool. We've got a good 4 months in the bank if you look up here. So our funds are 980,000 C-bills. Over here, it costs us 240,000 a month. So we're sitting at 4 and change. I think that's 960. So we got about 20,000 over into the 5th month. But if we find good stuff in the store, we know we have a month good. So we can, see what they have. We don't need most of this stuff. But we also want to see what components we already own. We have an AC-2, a large laser, an LRM-10, a medium laser, no, 2 medium lasers, 2 AC-2s, okay? 2 SRM-2s, some heat sinks, some jump jets, bunch of stuff. We're not going to have an AC-20 for a long time, so we're going to sell this ammo because we do not need it. Same with this AC-10 ammo. We simply do not need it because we don't have any mechs that use those guns, and we're not going to for a while. So why sit on them? Let's take the money, pad our bank account, and go from there. So let's go back to buying. We could buy a blackjack part, but I don't really think we need to right now. We did not have machine guns, but there's only one, and one machine gun really isn't worth it. You want to mount at least 2 on a mech. So let's not worry about the store right now. Let's go to our barracks and check out our mech warriors. Okay, so we've got Behemoth,
Yes, Commander.
who was on our last mission. She was driving the Shadowhawk, so she's at 3, 4, 5, and 2. Gunnery, piloting, guts, tactics. So we can take this experience down here and spend that to improve her stats, which I think getting her an extra level of tactics is a good thing. Crasher, same thing with me. I can spend this experience, which I got a bunch more than they do,
Receiving you.
just because I did
Yes, Commander.
more. I did that mission, the training missions and stuff. I get experience for that, and now I get the chance to spend it. So I'm gonna go with guts twice, because it gives me 1 health, which gives me 4 injuries. I still have 1300, which means I'm gonna go with get my tactics up to 4, which reduces my indirect fire penalty. Actually I'm not gonna do that because the blackjack doesn't have any indirect weapons. Let's go with just straight out gunnery. Give me a 10% base weapon hit. Okay, so we'll confirm that. You can see he went up to 4 injuries instead of 3. Decker,
Good to go.
my boy, get you some gunnery, get you some guts. So now Decker is sitting at all 4s, which is a good place to be, because see these symbols on the 5th mark. These are different pilot abilities they can get. So they can get sensor lock. Select a target within sensor range to reveal it until the end of the current round and remove 2 of its evasive charges. Target also gains +2 sensors impaired effect. Makes it harder for them to shoot and to, whatever. Guts gives you bulwark, which cover and guarded states both provide 40% damage rather than 20% damage. So guarded, I was telling you before, when you're guarded, it goes to 20% damage reduction. If you have bulwark and you're guarded, it goes to 40%. Cover is the same thing. If you're standing in trees, it drops 20%, but with bulwark it's 40. If you're in cover and you're guarded, they combine and you get a total of 60% damage reduction. So that's really good. piloting can give you sure footing. Mechs piloted by the blah 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 blah. Mechs piloted by this mech warrior gain 1 bonus evasion charge after moving. So if he runs and he would normally get, 4, he's going to get 5. If the move is not a sprint, jump, or charge to melee, the mech also gains the entrenched, which is what reduces the stability damage. And it's because he's such a good pilot that it's hard to knock him over. So that's a good thing to have. And then multi-target, which you saw me use with Kamea and Mastiff. You saw me use the multi-target. It helps to split your damage sometimes so that you're not wasting a round where, okay, the long-range missiles are out of range, so they're terrible hit penalties, so I'm just going to shoot my lasers close. Well, if you've got multi-target and there's a mech that's far away and a mech that's close, you can send all your lasers to the close guy and then multi-target your LRMs to the far away guy so that you're still getting that damage each round. It's very useful. So yeah, those are the skills. You can get 2 of these skills. So once you unlock 2 of these turn to the regular boxes. And then your level 2 your level 2 abilities you can pick one of. So we'll get to that later when they become more relevant. So let's Glitch needs some piloting. She's good on tactics, she's good on gunnery, she's even already got multi-shot, which is awesome. But she needs some piloting, because, yeah. And Medusa, who you have not seen yet, but is a decent, pilot all around. So we're going to just get him up to all 4s before we decide how we want to specialize him. Okay, Mechbay. Now you guys can actually look at my mechs. There's the Blackjack, pretty cool looking mech. You can change the paint patterns for free as long as he's not being refitted. You can switch his paint patterns around. I like when they're mostly colorful because it's easier to see them on the battle screen then. Just wait till you see what I do with that. Vindicator, let's switch your colors around. You need to be more brightly colored. And pattern 1 it is. Nice and bright. Okay, Shadowhawk. So I need to go and repair the Shadowhawk because it took that structural damage here. But since it wasn't enough to lose any components, everything's still good here. If something were bad, it would be red, showing that we lost that component. So we can just hit repair. Repairing the Shadowhawk will cost 5,700 C-bills and take 2 days. Repair it. That's fine. But now I can't change its paint. So the Spider, we're going to do that one. And then the Locust, which I probably won't drive unless I absolutely have to because these things are tiny and have no armor and they suck. So yeah. And then we can look at our star map here. So this is where we are. This is where the travel contract's going to take us, which is Bellerophon, which I'm fine with. I don't mind Bellerophon. That's Detroit. That's Alloway. So those would be the 4 places we could go to. So normally it would cost you money, cost you C-bills to travel. But if you take a contract on another planet that includes travel, you don't have to pay. You just get the free travel. They basically are hiring you and paying for your relocation. So that's pretty cool. So the command center, there's Darius, and this is where we go to check our contracts. So right now though, if we go back and look at our mech bays, we have a Shadowhawk that's currently under repairs, and you can see that up here. It's going to take 2 days. So what you can do is hit the timeline, progress the 2 days, then go back and do the travel contract. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to go ahead and cut here, because that was the end of the official intro. And once we take this contract, we are now into the full-on game where we're negotiating contracts and getting salvage and rebuilding mechs and doing this and doing that, and it's going to start getting really interesting. Before I cut, though, I do want to do one thing. Let's go to here, customize our company. We can change our colors around, so you can see that there's this like bright yellow going on here, which I like, and I'm gonna do bright yellow and bright red, and then my accent color is going to be this bright blue. It's gonna look hideous. I already know this, but I don't care, because it helps it show up on the field better. And it's going to make it easier for both me and you to see the mechs during combat. We'll take this blue and yellow hammer. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and change my secondary color to the bright blue, and we'll make the accent color the bright red. Oh, actually, maybe we'll just do a bright white. Yeah, there we go. That works. Let's go with that. So now when I save that, and I go back to the Mechbay, you'll be able to see that my mechs are now in the new color scheme, all ugly and beautiful at the same time. Wow. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we'll do that one. And then Spider Boy. What are we going to do with you? Yep, there you go. And Locust, I don't care. Shadowhawk will have to wait. We'll switch him up when we can. So yeah, that's it. I think we're going to stop here. We're going to cut. We're going to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching with me, and hopefully next time we really get into the fun contracts and fun missions. And if you like it, click like, click subscribe, leave a comment, all that great stuff, and I'll see you next time.